Welcome to Anime Rewind Episode 7, MSN. And we're not talking about the butterflies. If you remember old MSN, back in the day, when you used to open up Windows 7, you know you opened up your Windows and then all of a sudden there was this big butterfly from MSN, that is not what we're talking about. We're talking about Martian Successor Nadesico. Okay. So, as always, I have the other crew here, and they're just going like, huh? What? Meh? Meh? I have always on my side.
Introduction.
Yeah, well, your introduction was blah, blah, blah. Well, anyways, we got Martha here on the line.
Yes.
As you know, we always have fun here. And we also have Liz.
Hey, guys. How we doing?
So, we're here to talk about Martian Successor Nadesico. This anime is kind of a quirky one. In the worst way of trying to explain it, I guess.
It has everything in it, practically. Well, almost everything.
Yes, it has everything in it. Yes.
Yes, but the kitchen sink. I don't think I saw that in there.
No.
Yeah, there is there. Yes, there is.
No, there's a kitchen sink there.
Well, anyways, we should start explaining what's going on. So, Martian Successor Nadesico is about... This kid we first meet is Akito. Akito somehow got himself transported off of Mars and ended up on Earth. We don't know how that happened. We're not even sure why he ended up on Earth, but we know they ended up on Earth somehow. And as he gets fired from his latest job trying to be a cook because he has this implant on his arm that allows him to control... can drive like different devices and everything else.
He's a pilot.
He's flagged as a pilot.
Yes.
But he's not a pilot. He's a cook. That's all he wants to be, is a cook. So he runs...
He's a fry cook.
Yeah. Then you go and then we jump to Eureka. Eureka is the captain of the Nadesico. She is the most ditzy female I've ever seen in anime so far. I like her. She's funny. The father's even better, though.
Oh, God.
The well.
My sister is so well endowed.
My daughter is so well endowed.
No, it's my... No, that's right. It's my daughter's
daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
Yeah, because the guy's waiting outside for her to come out of the room, and the father's like, "Oh, hurry up! You're gonna be late." And opens the door. Oh, oh my God, she's a woman now.
Bam!
Much.
Bam!
I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yes, and poor Akito, he suffers from I guess you could say PTSD.
Yeah, it's kind of like PTSD.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he loses his latest job because people think he's a pilot and that he's this place is harvesting him, and he's like, "I'm not a pilot, for goddamn it! I just want to be a cook." And it's just like, okay. Mm-hmm. Then he runs. Into Yuri.
Yuri.
Yeah, which they don't know. Then he goes.
Eureka.
Eureka is like
Eureka.
Well, actually, technically, they don't run into each other. Her suitcase runs into his face.
Yeah, well,
technically, yeah, you're right. But it's like,
and he ends up wearing her bra on his face.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but he's already fallen down off the bike by then.
Yeah, he's already fallen off the bike.
Why, God? Why is it me?
And then she leaves. And then she looks at him like, do you remember me? And he's like, no. Should I?
I don't think we've ever met.
And
like, are you sure?
There's a connection.
Then she leaves. Then he picks up a picture and it has him
after she left, and he's like,
after she left.
I know who she is.
Like a light bulb. It's like a light bulb went on in his head.
Yeah.
Light bulb. Hello.
So we watch him try to chase her down, and he ends up in the gates of Nagal. Nagal is a contract company that builds ships for the army to fight against these invaders called what are they called? Lizards?
No.
Jovian lizards or something like that?
Jovian lizards, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Jovian lizards.
So they run into the Jovian. So, he runs up to... Nagarl hires him to be a cook. But he's also a pilot. He becomes a backup pilot for the team.
Yep.
It is one of those shows...
Much to his chagrin.
Yeah, I don't want to give a little bit more into this, but let's put it this way: the hijinks continue, the fun continues, and you have a team of where you just go, what the hell were they thinking? And my God, they're smarter than I thought.
There's a mixture with these characters in this anime. There's the what the hell were they thinking in one section, and then over here when it comes down to
what they were hired for.
What they were hired for, they're like you know, Yurika is her hair should have been blonde. No offense to any blondes out there, but when it was a long time since I actually watched Martian Successor Nadesico. I actually have it on VHS, considering how old it is. Well, I have the first couple episodes on VHS.
Yeah, I'm going to get into another controversy I have with that too. So don't worry.
Here's one other thing. I just want to make one comparison.
Go ahead.
Yurika reminds me of Mihoshi from Tenchi.
Oh God, really?
To a point.
Sorry. I have to disagree with you on that part. Because Mihoshi was dumb, stupid.
No.
She at least has a brain.
No. Wait. No. I'm saying, when she goes into her stupid fangirling, she's like Mihoshi. When she's in her captain, when she's focused on what she's doing, she's Yurika, the Captain Yurika. You know, when she's like, Akito, it's like Tenchi in space. Like, you know, them running around. It's this thing, this poor guy. Let's just put it that way.
There's a little bit of harem in it. I will agree with you on that.
A little bit?
There is a little bit.
It's
okay?
like this Septagon with all these people coming after him.
Not really, because there's only like 2 people that go after him. Well, actually 3 by the time we get to the second half of the series, which we're not even going to talk about just yet.
No, don't talk about the second half.
Well,
no.
There's...
But
we could talk about the crazy kid when he gets in the robot, and the other guy wants his little robot, robot.
Guy Daigoji.
I love Guy. Guy. Okay, I got a little story with Guy. Okay.
I want my toy back.
But yeah, let's talk about that part. Okay. So you have one of the pilots is a big mecha fan. His favorite show is Geki Gengar 3.
Geki Gengar.
Yep. And he is one of the pilots. He's like, look at me, I'm piloting a robot just like Geki Gengar. And somehow he breaks his leg.
Yeah. He breaks his leg.
His
he hasn't even got his battle yet.
His given name is Jun. Is it Jun Yamada?
That's what my parents gave me. That's what my stupid parents gave me. But I'm Guy.
Guy got Daigoji is the name of my soul or something like that. He goes, you know, and he looks like he belongs in one of those 70s animes because the way he has his hair styled and the way he stands and the way
I think that was done on purpose.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying he just looks like he fell out of a 70s or no, not 70s, 90s or 80s-ish anime with the hair out this way and the, you know, the mannerisms.
I got something that I'm going to explain to you guys, and you guys are going to be going, "Oh my God, I didn't even notice this." Okay, but anyways,
okay.
Let's talk about Guy himself. I enjoyed Guy. I wish Guy was on the show a lot longer than what he was.
Yes.
He
didn't technically die the way he wanted to.
No, I was really disappointed. I was like, wow, that just got dark fast. But it wasn't dark at all. It was just, you know, the same stuff over and over again. Yeah, and it was after that fight when he died, I just went, wow, this anime just got depressing again. And then they go, pick up the new pilots that they need, and he's still a pilot, even though he doesn't want to be a pilot. I'm a goddamn cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I want to be a pilot. I'm not a pilot. I want to be a cook. Dang it.
Yeah. And there's Eureka going after him Akito, why won't you talk to me? Akito, why won't you do this? Akito, why won't you? You know, I was like, oh my god. And
It's almost like the fangirling anime version of the thing with, the one anime that you really hate that you won't talk about.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Who, me or him?
Oh. What are you talking about?
Him.
Oh, okay, him.
The fangirling with Tamahome. That's what I mean. She's like that.
Oh God!
I'm
know
sorry.
exactly what you're talking.
But anyway,
you were in
let's
an
get
auditorium
back
with
on the
20
thing.
kids. You weren't in the auditorium where there's like 20 of us men who like the anime because we want to know what's going to happen because the action's starting to get interesting. And then you have the screaming Tahome girls just screaming out his name 24/7 while you're trying to read the subtitles. You just get tired of it after a while and you just walk out. There's like 20 of us sitting out there and we're just going, you gotta do something. And when you're talking to the two guys that were in the club, I'm like, you gotta do something about the Tahome girls. They're getting out of the line now. He walked in there, he listened to it, he's like, yeah, I gotta do something about this. This is not right. He's like, you guys are just there to enjoy what it is. Exactly. I want to see what's going to happen. I like the storyline. Don't get me wrong. The anime is good. I just can't watch it anymore because those girls just pop in my head and they're screaming his name and it's just like, oh, yes. And Liz
I'm sorry,
and Martha,
but that's just...
no, you can't do that anymore. Please.
Okay, well,
That was me, by the way.
That wasn't me who was doing that. That wasn't me, by the way.
See what I work with, people? See the torture I get?
Yeah,
that's why you need to watch every episode.
That's why we're gonna make him watch that show, even though he doesn't want to.
I know. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it anyways because I want to see the ending. I want to see beginning to end. I don't mind the show. Don't get me wrong, but it's the screaming girls just get to me every time.
Just you won't have to worry about the screaming girls when you watch it again, anyways.
Well, they were like that with you when we were watching Marmalade Boy. That one threw me off of watching Marmalade Boy. Believe it or not.
Oh God.
Yeah. But we're getting off topic here. So.
I'm just sorry. It was just a
one thing that makes me laugh is there she is. She picks up a whole bunch of cans, starts throwing them at Akito. Akito's like, "What do you want? I just need to talk. We can talk after my work, but first, we must put the cans in the recycling bin."
Recycling bin. And then everybody was like the classic.
Environmentally.
What I like about this, what I'm going to say is this anime has a lot of nice little twists and turns, and it can get a little adulty at times, but not so that the show loses something in it.
Yeah.
Right.
As we go on, we start learning about, this love triangle starts forming, which is amazing little love triangle with that. Will start forming as you watch the show. I'm not going to ruin it for anyone because I want you guys to start watching this and see what we're talking about. The idea of the show. Now, here's where it gets fun. Okay, we've watched up to episode 13, correct?
13, right?
Okay,
yes.
Good.
There's 26 episodes. Plus.
Do you notice that the two pilots that died were wearing red Nergal suits?
Oh no!
You did not. Yes.
Star Trek.
Yes.
Oh my God! I just realized it when you said that. I just realized it.
And
Akito's wearing a yellow. Everybody's wearing yellow or blue.
I'm not sure.
My God.
I'm not sure about the three female pilots that come on. I can't remember what they were wearing.
They're red.
Were they red?
And black. They're red.
They're red and black.
They actually look like Asuka's
from Evangelion?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all red and then there's spots of black in different places.
Okay, so yeah. I saw that and I went, "Oh my God, they're pulling a line out of Star Trek." I was like, "Oh my God, there's a Star Trek reference."
I didn't realize that. I'm like, "Oh my!" Now that you said that, I'm like, "Holy crap!" I didn't realize that.
Now we got even more people going, "What the heck?"
Now that you said that, there's a lot of different they pulled a lot of different things from
Nadesico
sci-fi genre.
Nadesco
TV
has
shows.
fun of everything. They didn't leave anything alone. All the way from the Yuri being like Ri from yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Eva.
From Eva to
Yes.
the jokes about her being dressed up. The bunny part I know is from somewhere else. Where Nadesco's, where Yuri's dressed up as a bunny and Yuri's like
No.
this character, and they're talking about the ship. I know that's from somewhere else.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, you know the anime I'm talking about, don't you?
I think so, or it's not necessarily an anime, but it might be a TV show.
I think it might be a TV show from Japan, though, but I'm not 100%
you know
sure.
What? That thing kind of sort of reminds me of like Romper Room to a point, maybe something.
I don't
close
think
to
they
that,
had
like,
Romper Room
if
in
they're, like-
Japan, though. So
well,
I don't
well,
think
they're
it would do
equivalent
that.
of they're equivalent of it, or something.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll have to look that up on and do a little bit more research, and maybe the next episode will touch on
We'll
that.
tie them into that, yeah. But
Yeah.
what I love about those, what I love also is that little joke. I don't know if you caught the Eva joke on either of you.
Can't say I have. Can't say I did.
They only got 5 minutes of battery life, unless they're attached to the umbilical cord. Same with the Elevistas. They have to be in a certain range of the ship to get their power to power those robots. If they fall out of the power zone, they have no power. They only have battery backup, and it only lasts for 5 minutes.
You gotta think that I haven't. I haven't.
What the heck's
I
going
haven't
on over
watched-
there?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I
We
heard it.
could, yeah.
I'm so very sorry. My neighbor seems to be having an issue outside, and that's
Yeah, I can hear that. I was like, what the heck is going on over there?
and I have my window shut.
Oh, gosh.
They're screaming. They're screaming out from underneath my window. I'm so very sorry.
That's okay. We understand. No, not everyone can be controlled like we are.
I'm
I didn't hear.
hoping
I
to
didn't
be-
hear them at first, and then when you got quiet, I was like, "Why am I hearing people hollering outside?
Yeah, I could hear it too. I'm like, what the heck?
It's not coming from my house."
Well, it could be. It could be
sorry
drunken people
because
on
they were out there cursing, and I'm hoping nobody. I hope you couldn't really make out.
No,
the
I didn't hear.
curse
No,
words.
I didn't hear the cursing.
No, I heard was people like yelling.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah,
as we were
that's
talking about it, so the Eva. So there's another Eva reference. This movie, I find that this show has a lot of Eva references.
They even I think it was kind of like maybe a parody version of Eva to a point in some of the story. I remember a friend of mine comparing it to Eva in a way.
That was me. I remember talking
Not
about this
you.
and comparing it to Eva.
Was it you? Was that how long? Oh my god!
That was back in the
years ago.
days when we used to be on Yahoo.
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't say Yahoo
Yeah.
anymore. It's Yahoo. It's always been Yahoo.
hell, because it's gone to hell.
It always was into hell. It just got
Okay.
worse while we were there.
Well, it's gotten worse since we stopped.
Now y'all
going
just
there
Okay.
got off
because-
topic.
Yeah, I know. Stay on
anyway.
topic. But
Well, you're the one who went that way, not me.
okay, Liz.
This time.
Let me ask you, what were
What?
your what were the parts that you liked in the show? Like, what other shows do you see in that you thought might have been referenced in the show?
Oh God, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that part. I just watched all the episodes. I didn't pay. I don't know. I mean, shoot. I watched that show so long ago, and then I just rewatched it for this. I mean, it's.
And what did it do for you? Did it bring back memories or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, it brought back memories of how some of the dubs were back then.
Actually, this dub wasn't
my
too
God.
bad. This
yeah,
dub,
No, the dub was actually good, but it was like compared to what you have now, it's kind of like, wow, there is a difference. But yeah, I mean, otherwise,
Yeah, Yurika's voice could have been a little different, but
I think I know what they
Not
were trying
so-
to go for. I think they were trying to make every character have this you know, who are they and how do they think, and try to make it, and because they want a little bit of comical edge to it too.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. And I actually like the ditzy captain type attitude, and then all of a sudden, you know, there she is, you know, being smart captain again. You know, like that one episode where she takes out the master key to go see her father. Okay, turns off the master key. Ship has no power.
Like, you know, you have to have the key for, you know, I have to turn the key to make it have power.
That is a weird thing. I've never understood the master key idea.
It's like, master key.
It has to be. Wait a second. Master key?
Yeah,
I'm just
master
thinking about
key.
something.
Not Master Keaton, Master Key.
Yeah.
No,
Master
I know
Key.
that. But how old is El Hazard?
Oh, God.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that reference.
Oh, God. El
Was it
Hazard
called? Was it called the Master Key?
I don't remember.
Or was it called the
think-
sacred? Or was it called the something key?
I don't know.
it-
Let's not talk.
it-
Let's
well,
not
like,
talk about
they-
keys. I had a really bad experience with keys in a game earlier yesterday. We're not going to talk about keys.
I'm just saying, because now that you said that about the, I didn't really think, it didn't really hit me until like right now when you said Master Keys. I'm like, and I can't remember what her name is, the goddess that you have to use the key to turn.
Oh, Farida.
In Farida, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How old is it?
We really got to review that show too. That's on the list.
What, El Hazard?
Yes.
I
I'm not a big fan of the TV series. The TV series, I was really kind of
I think I have all that show.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did attend.
And then there's the
Anyway,
Yeah, getting back on topic. Anyways, let's refocus, please.
Martha keeps getting us off topic.
I know.
I'm sorry. Well,
That's
you
it,
started
you're
with
off
the
the clu-
Star Trek. You started with the Star Trek thing, and now you got me thinking about what I watched.
Oh,
It's okay, folks. This happens all the time.
a lot more than we like to admit. Okay.
A lot more than
I'm
what you want
so
to think.
sorry.
Okay, let's
Hey,
get
but
back
it makes it
on.
interesting.
Oh, Jesus. Well, anyways, what we can say is that it goes everywhere. Nadesco does.
Yeah, it goes everywhere. Good point.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, I cannot stress how much fun this show is to watch. Now, here's where we come. Now, here's where I'm going to start bitching, complaining about the show. Mr. ADV's stupid, crappy job they did on those OVA, on this series itself. With the freaking subtitles. It's like 1 second they're super huge, the next minute they're small. I never understood why episode 1 had such weird, had these huge, and then episode 2 they got shorter. Then episode 3 they used a whole different font.
Oh, don't. Yeah, and so, back then there was, I forgot what show it was. The subtitles were one color in one episode and a different color in the next episode, and then I'm like going, pick a color.
Well, I know that in some animes when they do that subtitling, each character is given a color. So when they're talking, if they're off screen, you know who's the heck's talking. You know it's not a monologue in somebody's head.
All right.
Because sometimes, the Japanese voices sometimes do sound the same in some animes. I know that they do that for some of the Sailor Moon's ones, because the Sailor Scouts have, like, if it's Jupiter, her font is green. If it's Venus, it's orange or yellow.
Okay, I
And
get
if
that,
it's-
but what I'm saying is that ADV decided to do some weird stuff with this show.
Well, it
And
was ADV.
this is when they released it on DVD. They really messed around with the subtitles. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were smoking. I would like to have some of whatever they were smoking, because they really had some really junky
Yeah, no.
subtitles looks. And another thing I've always hated about ADV, why do they need to change the opening?
let's don't go. Let's don't get on that subject. No, let's just don't go there.
No, I am going to go there.
No,
Because they changed the opening credit scene in English. It's already in English. No one else ever did that. I got the Novi Blu-ray disc with the subtitling. It looks 5 times better. Does not have that stupid emblem that they put up for their videos. I never understood that. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. But
I don't know. I don't know why they do that. I mean, it's like there's other shows that are the same way, but we're not going to talk about those shows because then we'll get off topic. So we won't bring those up.
well, it's on topic somewhat because we are talking about the.
Okay. Well, if we're going to bring it up, then I'm going to talk about the wonderful Kenshin opening song that they dubbed in English. Oh, just kill my ears, please. Yeah.
And the Kenshin dub is not the greatest.
No, the Kenshin dub is fine. It's the opening.
I have a couple beefs with it, but that's besides the point.
It's the opening song. I'm
The
like,
translation of Freckles, you can't do
yes,
that.
yes, no. And the ending song is in English too, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, but it only lasted like for what 2 discs, and that was it.
Yeah, I think it only lasts because we're actually watching that at we're watching that show at club, and I have to like skip the opening and closings because I cannot stand to listen to it. And and a friend of mine who we will not talk about right now, he actually likes it. And I'm like looking at him like going, what?
No, I like the DDR version.
You got to show him. You got to show him more anime and just start making him understand this is wrong. But
no, I've tried to explain that to him, but he didn't. Seem to understand.
The one that bugs me is the fact that ADV changed the opening because they didn't think enough people would notice that it says Martian Successor Nadesico in English in the small print.
Okay.
They bought it because they know the show. They don't buy it because they want to see the. Like why couldn't you just leave the title alone? That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. It's just the way they did things back then.
Yeah. Well, it was only the ADV that did that though.
Well, Kenshin was put out by Media Blasters, so.
Yeah, but I think that was something totally different that they had with Aniplex, but that's besides the point.
Kenshin was Media Blasters, not Aniplex.
Aniplex owns the copyright for it, and I think there was a deal that for the Japanese to have that done that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Well, anyway, whatever. I can't listen to the opening song of that Freckles, whatever it's called. I'm like, ugh.
Well, I got another ADV show that we're going to be watching, and I'm going to rip into it also.
What is it?
I'm not going to say it yet. We're going to have to wait till that time comes.
Oh, God.
But anyways, getting back on to the show itself, those are my only beefs with the show. Other than that, I'm happy with the quality that they put out, but I would still go after the Blu-ray if I can. Yep. That's just my own personal pick.
So
why don't you have the Blu-ray? It's so nice and colorful.
I don't know. I just don't have the Blu-ray. Just like I don't have the Blu-ray of Outlaw Star. So
Yeah, but your brother has that, so you can.
Yeah, my brother's got that, but I can actually borrow it from him.
Now, does he have Nadesico and Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Should try to borrow that and watch it. It's
I'm going to borrow it from him because he's not watching it or using it at the moment. So.
Martha, on the other hand, I know you don't have a Blu-ray player as of yet, which we have to fix.
PS4.
No.
That's what you need.
It plays Blu-rays. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. I can't help it that I can't really afford a PlayStation 4 at the moment. I have taxes and stuff I have to pay. Adulting.
Yeah, I know all about the adulting thing. Thank you very much.
Yep, she has taxes to pay too.
Oh, yeah, and I bet my taxes are a whole lot more than what you have to deal with.
You haven't seen my taxes.
You haven't seen mine either, dude.
I got investments at the Wazoo, which I got to pay for this year.
Let's put it this way. We won't talk about what I got because I got a lot. I have to actually pay somebody to do my taxes now. That's how bad it is.
That's how my taxes are like that every year. I got to pay somebody because let's just put it this way. I live in Canada. If you think your taxes are bad in the U.S., they are bad. In Canada, they're just as bad. Trust me. I have some American investments I have to pay, my own taxes for the American taxes, and then I got to pay my Canadian taxes. I know the American tax system. It is so bad. Unreal.
It's all good.
Yeah, but
We know all about the adulting thing, so,
let's get back to the show itself. Let's look at the first 12 episodes, the first 13 episodes. When do you think someone should start watching this? Like, should they have watched a lot of anime beforehand, or do you think just knowing comedy and such would be enough for them to be able to handle this? Just your thoughts in general. Let's go with you, Liz, first.
I don't think, if they like the comedy side, sure, why not go for it? I mean, you don't have to see you don't have to be a big anime buff, anime fan to actually enjoy the show. I mean, if you like comedy, action, and a little bit of everything, then go for it. Check it out. I'd recommend it to people who have never seen it.
Martha?
Who haven't seen a lot of anime altogether.
I would definitely say that if you wanted to, if you haven't gotten into the comedy stuff, like if you're into like the robots and stuff, even for a change of pace, because if you like the Gundams and the like the mech type animes, you could always go to Martian Successor Nadesico and watch that and still be entertained, and you'll have a good laugh and be thinking, oh my god, I can't believe they just did that, or you'll just have like, oh god, what the heck's going on. I think you'll like it, especially if you watch Evangelion and then watch this, you'll see this will get you out of your depression after watching that.
Trust me. I agree with that.
Well, I give it. You should at least watch some anime before watching this show, so you can get some of the more jokes that are in it. But on a shot of its own, you can understand most of it. There is some lines that you just go, huh? But it's not a bad series. It's a lot of fun, and there is some drama in it, which is nice.
Yeah, there's some drama.
It's a nice mix of everything.
Yeah, it's a mixture of everything. So it's not like not all comedy. It's not all action. It's not all romance or drama.
It's not all sci-fi.
No.
Yeah, there's a mix. There's a little bit of everything in it for everyone to enjoy.
It's a mixed bag of stuff.
So far, what are we giving? What are you giving Nadesico?
First 13
Liz?
episodes.
Yes.
First, what are we doing out of 5?
Out of 5, yeah. So let's do it. 5 as 5. You want to steal it from your friends and tell them that that you have it and that you bought it, or is it number 1 where you're just like going, you can let your friend keep it and just?
Oh, I'm gonna give it about. I'm gonna get it probably up there, probably about a 4.
4. So you would steal it from your brother and not tell him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. In fact, I might just do that. So don't give me any ideas.
Martha, what do you give it? So far, what you've seen?
So far what I've seen, I'd probably give it a 4 as well.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be a little bit rough on it here.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, and I'll explain my number. I give it a 3.
In other words, you wouldn't steal it from your friend.
No, I would steal it from my friend still, but
You'd give it back.
No, but yeah, I would give it back to him.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker with this one. The reason I only give it a 3 is I'm looking at the ADV version. The ADV version was okay. If you're looking at the Blu-ray that was put out by the guys over at Nozomi, I would give that about a 4. I would give that a 4. The reason is because there's a lot of little bits in the ADV version that just didn't sit right with me. Being subtitling, being the weird subtitles they went through, and some of the weird effects in the DVD just didn't feel good. Where if I'm looking at the Blu-ray, then the Blu-ray was a lot more cleaned up. The subtitles were better, and everything else was a lot better. And that one I give a higher number. And I like the audio in the Blu-ray. The audio is a lot more cleaner than it was on the DVD. I don't know what Nozomi did, but they really brought the Blu-ray up to a new level, taking the audio that they had from ADV for their dub and mixing it into that. It just sounds so much nicer. I don't know what it is, but the Blu-ray, they did a lot. They brought back a lot more color, a lot more richness in it. The DVD seemed a little bit washed out. That's all. That's my only beef with it. Other than that, I've been enjoying the show, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it.
Yes, second half.
But unfortunately, we will not
part.
be watching. We will not be returning back to this show for a little bit because we have to review Keki Ganger 3.
What? What?
Next episode is Keki Ganger 3.
Oh God! Why?
Oh, come on. It's not going to be that bad.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about that.
Anyways, we want to thank you for watching Anime Rewind. Okay, stop laughing, both of you. It's making me
Can't help
laugh.
it now.
Anyways, I'm your host, Ron, with
Liz.
and
Martha.
saying thank you for watching and have yourselves a great night or a great day or however you're listening to us. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Bye.